Welcome to another episode of the Black Swan Podcast. I'm your host, Anwar Snuffy Dog Smith. Excuse me, that's BLACKSWAAN. I'm here with a couple special guests. First of all, y'all know him already. That's Spooty.
What's up?
And then we got someone special in the room. I've been hearing some feedback. Oh, Anwar, you ain't got no girls on the topic. Anwar, you so sexist. Anwar, you so man-centric.
Hey, deadass, someone told me that today.
I know, okay. So now we've invited a few ladies on the podcast now to spread some opinions from their side of the view. So we got Rashay. How you doing, Rashay?
I'm good, man.
I'm happy you're here. I appreciate you coming
Thank you for having me.
You're the first of my series of ladies to show them that although I may or may not be sexist, I am open to having a conversation. All right, so with that said, we're going to start off a bit. We was having a conversation with my friends earlier today. We were talking about something that was happening in the UN or something in the United Nations, and they were talking about abortion. And the reason we were talking about it because I was being informed that in some way this affects us, and I didn't know this. So we were talking about abortion, and the idea that we were talking about abortion is that should women have a free, full right? Because I think I think in situations, help me out. I think in situations they
abortion is illegal in the Bahamas, as we've been rightfully reminded when we sent the delegation to the CEDAW conference, except in certain instances, well as like if it's a rape situation, or if it's where the pregnancy is harming the mother, like endangering her health or whatever, then it's legal to terminate the pregnancy.
In those particular situations?
Yes.
And any other time?
Illegal. Fuck that. It's so wild. CEDAW, the Convention for the Elimination of All Forms of Discrimination Against Women, it's a UN vehicle organization, whatever. Anyway, the Bahamas sent a delegation there, I think either last week or whatever, and it was kind of some conflict because one of the high-ranking members of the delegation, a social services woman or something, I think, they put the question to her, like, what is the Bahamas doing to try and eliminate these barriers to abortion for women, specifically like making it legal? They asked them specifically about the rape and if it's harming the mother situation, but this generally. And the woman was like, the government has kind of tabled something to try and move forward in terms of making it legal, abortion for women.
Outside of those two things?
Yeah, okay. And there is some sort of backing to what she said. It's been considered not in no terms of like table legislation before Parliament.
Pause. I have a question now. Hold on. I damn sure know babies getting killed down here in the Bahamas.
Yes.
I damn sure know when in my younger days. I don't know if this incriminating evidence. I got my lawyer here. I'm gonna just go. You know what I'm saying? I know when I was back in my young college days, I know girls was going there like, oh girl, I'm pregnant. 2 weeks later, oh girl, kill that. I know plenty niggas dish out some coin. Somewhere ranging between $300 to $800, I don't know. But dishing out some coin to kill a baby. You telling me all that stuff has been illegal?
Hella illegal, baby.
Wow. It's like running numbers. It's like how numbers illegal, but you could do it.
Yeah, but it's a little bit more serious because like numbers was super in your face. At least niggas like hiding it. You still gotta go like know someone to go talk to someone.
I feel like you could go on Google and find who to kill a baby now.
No. I don't think it's that. I don't think it's like that.
Like people ain't like advertising like, hey, this the abortion shop. Like the numbers places had fucking signs of everybody know what was fucking happening.
I feel you.
So it's kind of the same thing, like the same like feeling within the society. Like yeah, it's illegal, but the shit happening. You know what I'm saying?
Rashay, as a woman, I want to know, first of all, how do you feel about right now that the only legal way to have an abortion would be a rape and
if it's harming you
as a mother, and not anything else. Everything else is illegal. How you feel about that?
Boy, I feel women, we could do whatever we want to our bodies. It's up to you. When you look at people relate it back to thou shalt not kill. That's perfectly fine, but no sin is greater than the next. So if I don't feel like I'm ready right now to have a child, then go with that.
And it's really like pro-choice. I think would that be a pro-choice take?
Yes.
And you're a pro-choice as well.
I'm super
women should
pro-choice,
definitely have a right. So what were the people who would say, yeah, it's cool to say a woman should have a right? Then why are you out here sexing? Like, I don't know. Why you out here sexing if you want a right to kill a baby?
All right, look at it.
Why you not wearing protection?
Look at it this way. What do you feel gives you the authority to dictate whether people can do that or not?
Because no, let me tell you what my biggest thing is. If a woman get pregnant, she ain't get pregnant by herself.
No.
We always talking about the woman's right to choose. Where the man right to say, but that's my seed.
But you ain't carrying it though.
Exactly.
But that's my seed in you.
So then you
can't
should
be
hold on,
my
no.
seed in
So
the
if it's
world.
your seed and it's that important to you, you don't think you should try and implant that seed in someone who on the same page as you?
Maybe we should. Okay, fair. Again, that goes back to what I was saying. Why we not sexing or not having a protection or conversation or all that. But after we done to a point, now you're trying to tell me we done reach a point where now my seed belongs to her because I implant. Oh, that's a good one. When I implant my seed in her through sex, now it belongs to you.
I feel like if it's that important to you, and you know people could get pregnant when you put your dick in them, you should put your dick in people who know that, yeah, but if you get pregnant, I want you keep it. Because I don't feel like it should never, but you know what it is to have a whole fucking human in you, buddy?
Remember, we ain't talking about, is it fair that only the woman get to choose it?
Yes.
So tell me why. I want to hear from a woman. Tell me why is it fair that only you get to choose it even though it's my seed in you? Go.
I mean, everything happens to the woman. Like, your belly get big, you get stretch marks, you get mood swings, like.
But ideally, shouldn't I be there as the man there helping you all with that? Helping you out with that? So don't I go through those 9 months with you?
No. You don't feel that pain. I mean, I only know from what I've read, from what I hear from my sisters and family members, but no, babe.
You don't feel that pain. I feel like you're feeling a different type of pain as a man. You feel the
Yeah,
emotional
but that's
pain.
why you should have these conversations before. Like, listen, we about to do this. If this happened, what we can do?
Everybody wants to talk about these before conversations.
You supposed to have them.
With Bill Cosby, should have asked Bill Cosby before they going out and what type of party he was trying to have.
Well, they different. We need to talk about our culture, yeah.
That's just so.
Sorry guys, I had to bring up that Bill Cosby thing. I just don't like what's going on. I'll give you all this. Okay, the woman carries it. The woman got to go through all this physical thing. The woman got to do all this, that, and the next. Does the man have any right to anything in that? You're a lawyer. Is there any percentage of this conversation that I could even have any say on? Can I take her to court as a man to say, wait, no, this might see it, no, but I never get a girl pregnant before and you the first, oh my God, I need that baby.
No, because you don't have that authority over her body, baby.
Wow. Pro-choice seems like women's choice.
No, fuck that. I can't support that. I gotta stand up and say something for this, but pro-choice means I want to do with my body whatever I want to. I ain't for killing babies. Put that on the fucking record. Keep it, girl. You know what I'm saying? Let's have the kids. But if you feel like you want to do this with your body, I don't think it's the government's place to force you to do something with your body that you didn't want to do. How would you feel if the government forced you to have a circumcision?
I guess I'd have a problem with that. Guys.
Like, as soon as you born, you's a nigga, circumcised.
Then what's the argument with people who want to go and change their sex from male to female, but they get treated on differently? Shouldn't they be able to? Isn't that they should have a choice to do that too?
People do have the choice to do that.
Here in the Bahamas?
It's not illegal to get a sex change.
No, but if I sex change, can I legally file for things? That's a problem to me too.
No.
So isn't that the same?
No, it's not the same. I think I don't know what the fucking transgender laws in the States are like, but it's chromosome based there, and the chromosomes you born with. So no matter what the fuck you want, get attached or detached or whatever the fuck you want to do, and it comes to the eyes of the law, it's based on what your chromosome is that determines what your gender is.
All right. I have a little.
That's what the XXXY shit is, right?
Right.
I mean, I only sound like I know what I'm talking about.
But it was accurate, scientifically accurate. But I want to segue into something. I have a question now. All right. So with that said, woman got a choice, pro-choice. Don't mind me, guys. I do believe a woman should have a choice to make. Every human should have a choice to make whatever decision they want to make with their own body. I definitely don't believe the government should be able to control of that, or no one else should be able to control of what decisions you make. But I do want to ask this question now too. So now I have a lady friend, right? I have a lady friend very, very, very close to me. We're building onto our future, right? So we're building into our future, and she sat down and told me, hey, I don't want a child. Me as a black man who trying to build the world up now. I know that the Lord gave me as much as He gave me and gave me the upbringing that I received, 2-parent home and all that good stuff. He gave me all of that, and I know what it benefited me from, and I know that now I'm out just spreading goodness for my parents to be proud of. I hope. I out here wilding sometimes. Sorry about that, mommy. Sorry about that, daddy. But we out here trying to make them proud. I want me a little seed in the world too. So when I pass away, nice and old, I got something to think about. Like when I get old, like 80, like 70, God allow me to see all them time. I want to lay in my old bed and think, yeah, look at my seed out here. I want to be talking with the people right before they die. You know my friends, they about to die soon too. Oh, look at my seed though. Look at my seed though. You know what I mean? That's all we get to talk about as old people. How in the hell this woman could go and tell me now, after we done build her, I thought she was trying to say she ain't want no child right now because I parked that. I need a better job. I need to be I need to have something to provide. That's why she want no child. No, she said she ain't want no child. 2018, the woman tell me she ain't want no child. How you feel about that?
I agree. I agree with her.
On what?
I mean, like, it's 2018, right? Gas is $5.05. Gas is saying SOS. I can't afford no child. I'm sorry. I can't.
Yo, gas prices.
Hey, I just caught that.
Really high.
I just caught that.
The gas station begging you to save us.
SOS.
Like, the gas station is proof that you cannot afford children right now.
Wow, I never heard someone go to gas to say this.
I'm sorry, I'm not rating children like that.
I'm saying financially, but I'm like to even say that.
Yeah, if that's not an issue, like if the finance part of it isn't really something to seriously worry about.
No, I'm not gonna go past that because that's something to seriously worry about.
No, I'm saying like, okay, hypothetically now,
hypothetically,
if that's not really something to worry about, like how you still feel about it.
I mean, I love kids. I have 2 awesome nephews, but I feel like I'm gonna be that aunt who's just, you know, here's $100, go live your life, you know. I don't think I want a kid right now. Well, I'm 23, maybe by 26, 29, 40.
All right, so with that said, now I do want she's around the same age, so I do want to ask, like, if you had to list 1, 2, 3 reasons why you didn't want a child, I just want to know what would that be right now? Because like you said, it might change as you get older and go through different.
Right now, I want to develop capital. I want to establish myself. I'm not interested.
All right, so would that be the?
I mean, that's an off-camera.
Sorry, would that be the same for marriage right now? Like you just ain't even into that. You ain't think about that.
Oh, I'm definitely.
I mean, if you find the right guy around, let's say you did, like you said, hypothetically, you had the right guy around right now. You had the right guy. If right now you had the right guy, is marriage something you'd be thinking about? I saw the look. I saw it. They saw it. I hope the guy watching.
Whoa.
Give me that view, guy. Give me that view. Like and share.
I mean, when you say like that, it's like, oh, it's different.
So would you be interested in getting married?
If
that was around?
Yeah, you know.
But you still wouldn't want that child though.
Marriage, then we could talk about some babies.
And that's still in the future for you.
Still in the future, man.
So how you feel about my lady saying at all, not at all, no questions asked, no matter we making all the money in the world. You know what she said to me? You know what she said to me, guys? She said, I don't care how much money we making together. I don't want to be spending any cent of it taking care of nobody else.
At least she ain't gonna put it in the cage.
What?
Huh?
What? Help me understand
what
that.
What child abuse are we talking about?
I would hope that wasn't even in the conversation when we were talking about having a child. I didn't know that was an option.
It's an offline conversation. I'm sorry.
Yo, we gonna talk. Hey, producer, we gonna talk with this one again offline. But yeah, so I try to help me understand that. I feel like you a young lady or whatever. Like, how could someone say they wouldn't want a child no more? Is it something going on now? Is it like maybe it's just her? Like maybe I know you find 1 out of a million, or is that a general perception going on?
I think it has to do with like the mood you're in, because I would see a baby, like I see my baby cousin Rhea all the time, and I'm like, I wonder how my baby could look. I want a baby, you know. Then I see my nephews and I'm like, I can't do it. They precious and all, but like they're so active, you have to run behind them, like, you know, like, so it's different times. One moment you feel you want a child, the next minute I'm ready for this, and you're not ready for different reasons, and you don't want to jump into something that you're not ready for, and you're like, oh my god, I have to stop my career, I have to stop living my life, going out, stop blogging and stuff. So like, you want to make sure that you're ready.
Yeah, but some people like to say that, and then at the end of the day, like I've talked to some old people, and I explain, I want to get your take on this right after I'm finished. I've talked to some old people where they say like, you always say those things, but then when the baby come around, you find a way. You make it work. You know what I'm saying? You don't detract from yourself or anything else, and you trying to give your baby the most.
I think it's after a certain age, because like for me, I don't want no kids right now. But if I get a gal pregnant, I want to kill it. You know, so it's like after a certain couple of years.
You want to make her not kill it because women have a right to choose.
No, but I mean, I'd be like, hella like, yeah, but like, let's just keep it like, you know. Because it's like I said, but you get to a certain age where it's just like, you ain't out there trying, but if it happened, you ain't as mad, you know. It's like, it's 18, it's like, no, I finding this 500 and we getting on East Street, we getting this done. You know what I said?
Oh, are you saying they're on East Street? Are you giving out the location? We'll put the location up on the screen for you guys.
But it's like 29 now, and it's a couple of years now. It's just like, yeah, if you get pregnant, boy, we can figure it out. Don't kill it, you know.
I definitely feel the same way or whatever, but I'm a little more strongly.
Yeah,
Maturity, so you think
one of my friends is so wild. I ain't trying to talk all the business, but I mean I am, I guess. But she had a couple abortions. One for sure I know about. It may have been like 2, and then after a while, like she got pregnant again. She's just like, yo, like I didn't finish school, I working. Yeah, I ain't with the nigga, and it's a fucked up situation on that end. But it's just like, I do want to have kids. Why am I gonna kill this one? Like, what am I really waiting on? So that's kind of what it was for her, to flip the switch and be like, yeah, I could just keep this one, because it's just like, I already did everything I wanted to do that I thought a baby would have prevented me from doing. Why kill this one?
All right, so to tie this back into the original topic, I believe why we don't have the free choice of killing babies, so I think it strongly is because of the Christian Council, correct? Would that be a part of it?
I just, not so much the Christian Council, but religion in general.
Religious reasons and all that.
And societal values, you know.
And so from you guys, I want to hear your take on it. And I don't know your religious stance, nor am I asking. I just want to know from your stance on the religious aspect of it. How do you feel about how they, like, let's say we do legalize abortion here. Is that a slap in the face to religion here in the Bahamas?
I super hard on Team Jesus. I call myself a Christian, but I don't really fuck with. Jesus' message is love, and if you ain't about that, you ain't my version of Christian. With that said, I strongly believe in separation of church and state, but I feel like just because your religion is in the majority for the country, that doesn't give you the right to set all the rules for everything for everyone in the country. Because at the end of the day, you still choose to believe this, whether you feel like it's a choice or everybody else crazy and you know what's going on. You have to be understanding of the fact that the same way you have freedom of religion, everybody else has freedom of religion. And I don't want your religion to control me to the point where it's making decisions for my body or taking away my autonomy. So I strongly believe that the church should stay the church and the government should be less influenced by religious morals and stuff.
What's your take on this?
I totally agree with him, because I'm thinking about it now. Like, you don't want to say the wrong thing, and then people be like, they'll incriminate you based on your opinions. But God messages love. So, like, if you got to do what you got to do, then do what you got to do. You know?
Stay with your own convictions.
Yeah, because we all go to God for our own reasons, and no sin.
And that's the thing.
We don't what?
Some people go to Allah, some people go to Jah.
Okay, so we all go to a higher being for
some people don't. Some
okay.
people are atheists.
Well, those people go to wherever they need to go over that wood book, you know?
So my question is with that then, so as a country, we want to stand for something, right? And my problem is, we going to say this, that weed illegal, but we still smoke it. But numbers illegal, people still playing it.
Numbers legal, bro.
Numbers legal or illegal?
Numbers legal as fuck, bro.
Is it paper legal?
Numbers legal as fuck, bro.
Okay, my bad. Numbers legal. I didn't even know that. Surprised to me.
As a super fuck. They pay VAT on that shit.
Okay. Oh, they pay VAT. Oh, never mind. Sorry, numbers people. Take that out of the conversation. Sorry, numbers people. Abortion illegal. You still killing them.
Yeah.
Still killing babies. All them other drugs and all them stuff. I want to know is, once you start legalizing things, as an old school, they start legalizing the weed, legalizing the numbers, legalizing the abortion, legalizing the gay marriage, legalizing all these things. Where do you go as a country and as a culture? What are you saying about? Are we changing our culture? Are you guys suggesting we change our culture for pro-choice and pro-life and pro-everything?
This, and this is kind of like just a general thing. I feel that a country should always constantly question who they are as a people, and that changes constantly. 100 fucking years ago, you could have beat the fuck out of your wife and not a fuck would have happened to you. Nobody thinks like that anymore. So I feel that as a society's consciousness grows and evolves, the laws should reflect that to change with the majority of the society. Now, a lot of things, like especially liberal ideas, you're going to be in the minority. But I just feel like once the majority of a country feel like this what we doing, free from fucked up political influence, then the laws should reflect that. You see what I'm saying? Like I say, but 60, 70 years ago, women couldn't vote. Women couldn't own land. Nobody feels like that anymore. So it's important to always have laws that reflect those ideals as the current day and time. Because society is ever evolving, ever changing. And that's just humanity.
Well said, Spooty. Well said. Anything to add to that?
No, he said it all. I totally agree with him.
Wow. I do have one more question before we close out on this topic. We just talked about abortion. We got our takes and our feelings on that, and I appreciate you guys. But based on something you said, there's one more question just to end it off for the day. I'll start off with you. With all that said, I'm a man in this new age in 2018, and let's say hypothetically, since we're going to use that word today, that I'm able to provide enough to have multiple wives. Why can't I have multiple wives?
Don't get me started on this.
Why can't I want to start with you first. Why can't I have multiple wives if I'm able to provide? Because when you said you brought up gas when I asked about a baby. Now I'm asking about multiple women. I got the corn, let's just say. Why can't I have it?
No.
See, that's not an answer.
No, like no. I don't even know how to tell you that one is good. Just one is sufficient.
And you know why that is? It's because of fucking society.
But my dad and mom has been married for independence is what, 45 years? 45 years.
No way, 45? Sorry, 70.
45.
You weren't close to 50.
No, man, we look bad. We 45. We 45.
Alright. You know what? We're going to clear it up. We're going to clear it up on the screen.
Yeah.
That's fine.
45 years.
I remember last shirt. I can't remember. Go ahead.
They've been together for 45 years. I believe it's possible to be with one person and be completely happy and live life. So you don't need another person.
Is it impossible to be with two people?
Okay, catch this. You go on with A because you like how A look. You go with B because B smart. You go with C because C care for you. That the other way so they can't care. Go to A. Listen, I need you to care for me like how this one do, and work things out.
That's one way to go about it.
That's the only way to go about it.
So
you want? Hold on, before you go into that, you want women to have more than one husband?
If they could, I mean, in today's society, we still at the point where men still provide. Women don't have the choice of providing, or women provide now. Well, if a woman out here providing for two men,
women making money, bro.
If women to the point where not they making money, no, not if they're making money, not if they're making the money. If they're making the choice to say with their money that they're going to now provide for their families, I'm providing for my man and all that stuff. If that's the choice that they're making, then hell yeah, they have the right to sack it up too, man. If that is the choice that they're making. So back to my original question, I said I have the money to say I can take care of my family and my multiple wives. What is my reason for not having it?
You don't need it.
Because no. That's the answer, no. Spooty, let me hear this.
Monogamy is a fucking myth, boy. That's just how I feel.
It's a system based on old rules that came about to change how they wanted the black man. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
It's like, I don't feel like it's impossible. I just feel like it's a part of humanity. And like, just take it out the pervy, I just want fuck out of bitches mindset. I feel like it's just a human thing to want that social connection with multiple people. And I feel like it's a really, when you sit down and think about it, stupid idea to say that I only want to have a connection with you on a level with one person for life. Because you could cheat on other people outside of the sex. You see what I'm saying? There's emotional cheating, all that other stuff. Why is it such an issue if you feel that you're the person who could equally love all of these people without hurting them? You shouldn't be able to do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people, I feel like, especially in today's society, we still grow up with this. You gotta love one person. It's just one perfect person. A lot of that is just fucking internalized misogyny. Go look it up. But it's just, I feel it's like, it's a whole system of where men put themselves at the apex where it's just like, you gotta fucking love me, cherish me, put me to the top. So it's kind of like, oh yeah, I only love one man. Even down to the fucking movies we watch, the songs we hear on the radio.
I want to say something. Guys, that's my problem. Just based on what she said, I asked you why. She said no. My problem is you can't even have the conversation.
Yeah.
Why can't I have the conversation? I can give you the reasons why I can provide it. I can give you the reasons why I can make it work. I can give you the reasons, like Spoonie eloquently put, that how I can show my love and express it to multiple persons, and I can do that capably at a strong level. So why can't I even have the conversation?
Yeah, but monogamy is a myth. But I mean, hey, maybe I just fucked up.
Anyway, I'm sorry that we started off with abortion and ended there. But when you start, and I think that's what you're saying, when we start mixing up moral, ethical issues with government issues and then religious issues, you start getting all over the place. But remember, guys, I appreciate the conversation, though, Spoonie. You gave me some great insight. You opened up my mind about maybe or more about what the female think. So I want to appreciate y'all coming. Definitely. Remember, this is the Black Swan Podcast. That's BLACKSWAAN. I'm your host, Anwar Snuffy Dog Smith. I'm here with Spoonie and Rashay. So until next time, be easy.